morning. 48 hours ago I put this baby on, and it took nearly 20 hours to heat up and 28 hours to cool down, and it's now at 65 degrees, so I don't actually know how it's going to feel inside. I can't quite imagine what 65 degrees feels like. So I've got my thermal gloves just in case. So let's see how it goes. This is the first proper firing. I've fired an empty kiln, well, just with the shelves and that in it. So this is the first time I've put something in that kind of goes in looking raw and pale and hopefully comes out intact and brightly coloured. We'll see. Come have a look. Well, that's brightly coloured, isn't it? Wow. Lots and lots of colour in there. So, going to start taking it out. I don't know if it's too hot to touch. I've no idea. So there might be aborting on the first thing. Oh, that's Pauline's teddy. So Pauline was a guest for the day to make her first pottery piece. Isn't it gorgeous? Lovely teddy. Oh, well done, Pauline. Okay, let's put him over there, ready to take him inside. This was a little test vase that I did just to show embellishments and cutting holes and texture, and I should probably keep some paintbrushes in that. I'm chuffed with that actually, because I didn't put a huge amount of effort into it. It was really for display purposes. I'm pretty cool with that. Oh, Pat's vase. Hey Pat. Your vase came out lovely. So Pat was also a guest for the day, and she'd had a vase given to her by a friend and she'd broken it, and so she decided to remake it, and she's got this nice embellishment along here. That's pretty good. Oh, well done, Pat. So that's Pauline's other piece. That went into the kiln just white, because when you glaze them you can't see what work's been done underneath. So when Pauline last saw that, it was just a white saucer. She's done a great job of that, hasn't she? Isn't that pretty? Little feet up. Well done, Pauline. What was this one? Yeah, that was just another little sample pot that I made to show the people that were coming as a guest for the day all the different kind of techniques that you could do and you use, and that's unglazed. All of this is raw fired, which means single firing, so it's it's something that I'm trying out to save running the kiln twice, that you run it once but for longer. So there we go. That's Pat's little match container tiles. Let's see if we can see one that is a good example. So these two went in looking the same really. They both look pink, but that one's gone red, which is what you want. And again, you can see the difference between the shiny side and the matte side. They've all got a number on the back, and I've got a little app that tells me what glaze they are and how many coats I put on and what clays are on. Oh, that's a nice one. Like that. That's very much in keeping with some things that I'm trying to achieve. I'm just going to find out. Yeah, I'm glad I got the gloves on. I don't think I'd want to keep doing that. So literally 48 hours ago I put this on, and it still needs gloves to empty it. This looks completely and utterly over the top, but if you don't do test tiles, then you don't know how things are going to come out. You don't know what colour they're going to be. For example, they look black, but quite possibly on the jar it says blue, but because of the temperature that I'm firing them at, they've come out as black. And I'd rather find out now with a little piece like this than a piece where I've spent weeks building it, want it to be blue, paint it with a blue glaze, and find out that blue means black. That one probably was a white glaze, but might have been something else, and it's come out white. So all of this experimentation has to be done. Well, should be done. There's a good one that shows you the gloss side and the matte side, and how different even the colour looks. That's a really good example of that one. Right, and so on and so on. So there's a whole other shelf of just these tiles. It's taken weeks and weeks and weeks to get all of this ready. So that's a piece of furniture there, because that's still hot. This is where I have a problem with space. And take a shot in there. You can see those are the final few. None of them are broke. Some of them look like they are. Wow, look at that one. But they were actually broke when they went in. So I fired both pieces, and I'll glue them back together again. So because Mike's making me a stand that a holder that a nail goes through there, and they're all on display because they're quite pretty to look at, and there's a lot of work gone into them. So they'll all be on display, possibly even later today. So I won't bore you with taking the last 20 tiles out, but I'm delighted. Nothing exploded. The kiln shelves are all okay, so nothing ran badly. Nothing's cracked or broken. So it's my first single fire all glaze, and loads more testing to do before I really put something in here that has taken me weeks and weeks to make. So thanks for joining me. Bye.